Hey, hi Facebook friends. I thought I would share with you this afternoon, morning, or evening when you're watching this, one of an all-time favorite recipes. And this is a recipe called egg roll in a bowl. There's lots of variations out there. Some of you have may seen or heard of it, and some maybe not. So it is one of my all-time favorite recipes, and my family's as well. And when I was doing in-home parties, this was one that was requested frequently. So what I'm going to do to start is I'm going to go ahead and turn on my skillet and get that so it's heating up. This is our stainless steel non-stick. It's my go-to skillet. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm using our kitchen shears. We've got two different sets. And you know, I'm only going to use half of this. I like more veggies than I do meat. And so I'm just going to use half. I like Bob Evans sausage to do this recipe. And so here we go. My skillet is heating up. And I'm just going to put half of the recipe in there. And now I will be using our mix and chop. Now I know most of you know about this. It's our #1 seller for 15 years in a row, ever since it came into existence for a Pampered Chef. While that's heating up, I'm going to go ahead and get some garlic ready. Our garlic press is world famous, I must tell you. I'm not going to peel the garlic. I'm going to put the garlic in with the paper or skin or whatever you call it. The compression ratio is so strong, it forces itself through its own skin. And so my hands have actually lost a little strength to be able to squeeze the garlic press. So what I do is I push down on the cutting board and let that leverage work for me and push all that garlic right through its own skin. That is so cool. And look at this, you guys. The peeling, there's the paper, and it just forced itself through its own skin. And so let's do a couple of more, right? Because I love fresh garlic. That's something that you don't want to substitute and not use fresh. You will definitely decrease the flavor of your recipe if you are not using fresh. Now, if the paper didn't stick to the little plunger, it comes out pretty easy using the tool. And this tool comes with the garlic press, and it's so cool because you can see there's an opportunity for you to put it in the handle, and it stays in there for storage. So when I put it in the dishwasher, you know, I put them in separate, of course. So I've got 2 cloves of garlic, and I think that'll do me. And I'm going to wait a few minutes before I put it in. One good thing to know about garlic is that if you overcook the garlic, it gets bitter. So you want to really wait and put that garlic in the last couple of minutes that you're doing the actual cooking. And so I'm just going to use my mix and chop and break that up. You know, this is great to use for strawberries and mashed potatoes and so many other things as well. All right, so while that's cooking, I'm going to push our garlic off just a little bit here. And I'm going to start using we're going to do a pepper. This is a scoop loop, it's called, and it's a very unique tool. It's great for cleaning out peppers and squash, pumpkins. It's just a good all-around tool. You can take the seeds out of just about anything. So what I'm going to do is I am going to cut off the top, and then I'm going to take this scoop loop and put it in and turn it. And depending on what size you're cleaning out will determine what end that you put in. But how is that? Cleaned it out, clean as a whistle. And sometimes there's those little side membranes, especially if you're doing stuffed peppers, right? That you want to really make sure that it's nice and cleaned out. And so there you are. No fuss, no muss, all cleaned out. All right, and then when you cut your pepper close to the top like that, it is very easy to pop off the stem. And you know, with the cost of peppers being $1 to $2 a piece, you really do want to, you don't want to waste any, right? All right, so here we are. Our sausage is browning nicely. Now, I am going to take a brand new product that just came out in March 1st, and I have to tell you, we sold out of it within about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, and it's called the Rapid Prep Mandolin, you guys. Oh my goodness! This is something that we have been asking for many years as consultants for our engineering department to be able to come up with something like this. So I'm going to go ahead and put that garlic in now because the meat is just about done. This is my knife of choice. This is our 5-inch Samtuco knife. It just does such a great job on things that are larger because of having that increased size of the blade. You know, I'm talking about squash and peppers, sweet potatoes, cutting into that whole piece of celery. All right, so I'm going to turn this off. That knife can be purchased separately, or it is available in the set as well. All right, so here you are. I'm going to just get my meat off of the mixing shop. Now, this is another fairly new tool. This is an insulated serving bowl. It comes in 2 sizes, and it's just going to keep our meat warm while I'm preparing the rest of the recipe. All right, so I'm just going to set this over here, put the lid on it. Now, I am going to go ahead and chop up our pepper. I'm going to cut it in half. I think I'll cut it in quarters because it's quite large. And this Rapid Prep Mandolin, I'm going to put the food in the chute. All right, and I'm just going to start chopping. There is a food holder, or pusher, I guess I want to call. And I hope that you can see what, I might have to turn my phone around. But this is what's happening. It's chopping up, dicing up that pepper. This slices, and it dices, and it juliennes, and it even makes French fries. I'm just pushing as we go. And there you are. My 6-year-old grandson loves to help his mom in the kitchen with this. And you guys, it's all done through dials. And I'll post a video if you like, if anybody requests, so that you can see this in action in way more ways than I'm using it right now. And it all, the best part is it all goes in the dishwasher. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put our peppers in the skillet. And you know, let me get, well, I'm looking for one of my small, here it is. This is called a mini skinny scraper. Great to get in small places. And we'll get all those peppers. You know, our scrapers, you can't burn them, stain them, scorch them, or melt them, right? They're almost indestructible. All right, I want to put in just a little bit of sesame oil. And, you know, I'm thinking about a teaspoon is really all you need. And now I'm going to add in 1 package of coleslaw mix. So easy, you guys. I'm using these scissors again. I cut open the meat with them. And now the coleslaw bag. I use those shears to cut meat and packages. I use them just about for everything in the kitchen. And so this is going to be very quick. Turn back on my heat. This takes about 3 to 4 minutes to wilt down this cabbage. And there you go. So while this is wilting down a little bit, I will show you a few other new tools and products that we have introduced here recently. And these 3 tools come in a set. And they're made out of silicone. Excuse me. So they can go in our cookware. They don't go in the dishwasher, I should mention that. But the good thing to know is that Pampered Chef, this is our Feed America products. So when you purchase these out of Pampered Chef's products, or out of Pampered Chef's promotions, they donate $1. And for each dollar, that actually covers 10 meals for Feeding America. And so it's a great cause. All right, so I'm just going to keep an eye on this and stir this every so often. You know, you could add different veggies into this if you wanted. You could add broccoli. That would be a nice addition. All right, you could serve this over cauliflower rice. I made regular rice. My grandkids love regular rice, so that's what I've got already prepared. I guess I'll show you that real quick here. This is our Pampered Chef microwave rice cooker. And so I put a cup of water and a half a cup of rice, and you know what? You have rice in the microwave. It never burns. There you are. So Pampered Chef, I think it's called the Micro Cooker Plus now. All right, and so, oh boy, I don't like to overcook this cabbage, so I'm probably going to turn it off, because you really, you know, you just don't want to overcook it. That's the worst thing you can do. So I'm going to take it off of the stove, and I'm going to reunite it back with my sausage. I suppose you could even do this with hamburger, guys. It's got way more flavor, though, with the sausage. All right, so now I'm going to just take 2 minutes and introduce to you a few more new products that have just been added, and maybe this one's been around a little while. This is our cold brew coffee maker. And if you're like me, you know, to treat myself every once in a while, I'll go to Starbucks or Big B or the different coffee houses and treat myself to the cold brew coffee, and it's, you know, $2, $3, $4, $5, depending on all the stuff that they put in it for you. Well, this cold brew coffee maker, you could pay for itself in a couple of weeks, right? So very, very simple. And all I do is I put ground coffee in here, and then I put it down in the maker, and then I fill it with water, and then I let it set overnight. And then voila, I've got my own cold brew coffee, and the flavor is so unique, and it's so much more smooth than if you try and make it from regular coffee. I know I'm not sure how to describe that, but I hope I'm doing it justice. All right, so then here is the big star of the show, I must tell you. And I know many of you are already familiar with our Cool and Serve products, right? We've got the bowls, the hard-boiled eggs. Well, now we have a 9x13, and this, you guys, is so doggone exciting. I gotta lift out the center. All right, so here's where what you put your cake in, and these go in the freezer, right? And so then, when they've frozen, and it only takes about an hour or two, put it in the base cover. Now you put your freezer container in, and this is where your dip goes, or your cake, you know, the whipped cream cakes and all the layered dips and layered salads. And now it's gonna stay cold for 4 hours. My sister just got one for me. She's got a boat. My daughter's got a camper, so we're big on entertaining outside in the summer. And I know this is just going to get a tremendous amount of use. It just joined us on June 1st, just a matter of a week ago. And so, all right, here is another new product. And this is called our avocado tool. And it too sold out very, very quickly. I'm just going to take the avocado, and on one side of the knife edge is serrated, making it really easy. Okay, now of course you all know this, you know, you just twist and turn. But now getting the pit out, this has blades inside, and so when you whack down the seed, the pit, it comes right out so easy. All right, and then you go back in and go ahead and slice. Now you don't want to use a serrated knife on this part because it's so sharp it'll go right through the peeling. And so, but this just goes down in, and super easy then to lift out. And so this is just called the avocado tool. There you are. So I showed you the avocado tool, new, rapid prep mandolin, new, the cool and serve 9x13 is new. I hope, oh well, all right, here, I have to do one more thing very quickly, and that is the mix and chop. This is on my top 10 list. It's a huge seller when I'm doing parties because it shreds chicken. And I do want to give you a couple of ideas for prepping ahead. It's summertime. We don't want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen, but here's a good idea. Get 5 pounds of burger, 10, depending on what size your family is, and brown it up and put it in quart-size freezer bags and mark on it 1 pound burger. Do the same thing for chicken. Buy yourself a bunch of chicken breasts, boneless, skinless, and cook them. And then chop them with our salad chopper, and that shreds them, and you can use it for chicken tacos, you can use it for chicken enchiladas, you can use it for chicken salads, all different kind of recipes. But start out with chicken or beef and freeze, you know, cook and freeze, label your packages, and then go from there, and that should save you some time this summer. So I do want to let you know, please check out what the monthly specials are. We always have a monthly special. Typically, when you spend over $80, you have your choice of two products to pick from for free. And then, of course, our host bonuses are amazing. My hosts all say that they cannot believe all the free products that they earn just for hosting a fun party. And so I love this, that you can click on this link, you can watch a party like this online, you can click on the link of your friend's ordering link, and then she'll get the credit for your order. All the orders are submitted and placed and processed immediately, so there's no waiting until the party closes. Typically, I do leave a party open for a week, giving everybody time, really for a paycheck, right? And so, you know what, and think about this, you guys. I've been doing Pampered Chef for 27 years, and wrap it around any kind of configuration of a busy life and family, and that's been me. So now I love it because now our business is online, and we can truly do this business even without leaving our home. I may start doing cooking shows in person again. I'm not sure. We'll just have to see what everyone is comfortable with. But please know that if you would like me to do something like this for you, please contact me. Comment in the comments of your friend's party that this is in, and then we can take it to the next level. And your friend, our host, will be very grateful because she will get credit for your party, and she will actually get 40% off a set or a single item at every party booked. Now, when your host gets 3 parties booked, she gets $50 credit from Pampered Chef as an extra bonus. So that's always nice as well. So thanks so much for tuning in. Appreciate it, and make it a great day, and cook something good today for yourself or somebody else. Bye.